What's up, Free Yourself and Mind family? I'm back with another video. And today we're freeing ourselves from rushing the process. If you think about it, wherever you are right now, if you're where you want to be, you couldn't wait to get in this position. And you're already thinking about how to get to the next position and finding things wrong with the current position that you're in. The honeymoon period is wore off. Now you're ready for the next thing. You gotta ask yourself why. Why are we always chasing what's next? If you know the destination, why are you rushing the process? Why are you missing the lesson that you're supposed to learn right now? Everything may not be exactly the way you wanted it to be, but it's better than what you wanted it to be before. Think about that. Where you're at right now, you asked for it. And if you didn't ask for it, you need to understand it's where you need to be. There's a lesson going both ways. You may not understand what that lesson is right now. We can't always identify it right away. And it's not our duty to search for it high and low while we in it. Our duty is to keep showing up every day. Stack days and put one foot in front of the other. You got to put in the work, man. You can't cheat. You can't shortcut. Matter of fact, you can cheat and you can shortcut. But once you get where you're supposed to be going, you ain't gonna have the tools to maintain it. Because you didn't add those tools to your tool belt along the journey, along the process. Because you missed the process, you missed the journey, you rushed the process, and you rushed the journey. It's that simple. Yeah, if somebody's trying out for the basketball team and their parent knows the coach, sure, they can get them on the team. They can get them a starting position. But if they never work on their game, they can't maintain the position. They don't know how to shoot the basketball because they didn't put in the work. They didn't get better. So they got the job, they achieved the goal, but they don't have the tools. And since they never had to struggle learning how to shoot the basketball, missing shots, frustration in the gym, tucking the elbow, working on the form, getting coached hard, now that it's hard, that they're starting on the team, things are getting hard. They're getting criticism. They're getting feedback. People are upset. Why is this person still starting? They're not used to it because it was given to them. It's the same thing in your life. You need to recognize that you need to slow down. Now, it's not to say that we shouldn't be ambitious and reach for our dreams. Hell, we got to have high ambition. We got to have high goals. We need to shatter glass ceilings. We need to beat our timelines, set realistic timelines and smash them. But embrace the journey. Embrace the day that you're in right now. Understand the task at hand. Understand how to accomplish the task. So you're focused on the final destination and you're not focused on the next goal, the next task. That's what's right in front of you. You're skipping steps. Stop skipping steps. Do the work. The work is hard. The work is challenging. At times, the work might even be boring, but it's necessary. It's absolutely necessary because it's going to matter in the end. It may feel insignificant right now, but it's going to matter in the end. Right now, riding this bike, I used to be on foot, walking an hour to work. Now I ride a bike. It takes me 20 minutes. Eventually, I'll have a car. But see, I can get caught up in trying to rush and get a car. Of course I want a car, and eventually I will get a car. But since I didn't rush it I'm not rushing it right now. And since I didn't rush from walking to biking, because I didn't have the option to, because I couldn't afford a bike, and a bike wasn't able to be given to me at the time, I had to focus on walking every day. I had to focus on, okay, I need to put some money aside to buy a pair of walking shoes. Matter of fact, while I'm on these walks, I can start listening to podcasts and listening to content to further enhance my mind. Since I don't have free time because I'm in the work release program, these are opportunities for me to do things that I wouldn't be able to do unless I was walking. Then I upgraded to the bike. Now I'm on the bike. The bike's giving me the opportunity to produce content. The bike's giving me an opportunity to expand my radius and where I'm able to work because I'm not able to walk an hour and a half or 2 hours to work. I'm physically able, but I'm not able because in the program they don't let you walk that far. So now I'm able to obtain jobs on a bike that are up to 40 minutes away, which would be over an hour walk, right? So the bike has provided me with those opportunities. And eventually I'll get to the car. But right now I have the bike because I can't afford a car. And I'm not rushing it, I'm not pushing it. I'm just working every day. I'm working double shifts. I'm doing the things I need to do to get into that position. I know that that's the goal, but right now I'm maximizing the bike. I'm not hating on the bike. I'm not ashamed to be on the bike. The bike is where I'm supposed to be right now. And that's just what it is, man. You got to embrace your journey. You got to focus on the now. In the past, I used to always focus on what's next. Hell, I could be focused on the fact that I'm in work release right now and I can't go home. I can't go to a house. But I was just in prison. I was begging to get to work release. So how dare I criticize the situation that I'm in right now when I knew this was a situation I was coming to, and this is a situation I was begging to come into when I was in prison. Why am I rushing it? My time will come. As long as I set the goal, and as long as I put in the work. And you need to do the same thing, whatever aspect in your life that is. It could be personal development, professional development. It could be anything. It could just be living life. Just live. Enjoy. Work. Free yourself from that unnecessary rut that you keep putting yourself in because you can't appreciate where you at. You're frustrated. You upset. You want something more. You comparing yourself to other people. You thinking about other people. You scrolling on IG. You wondering why you ain't getting where you want to get to. It's because you're not focused on where you at. Lay your 2 feet down where you're at right now. Right down where you want to be. And walk the path. That's what we're doing. One foot in front of the other. We stacking days. And we're freeing ourselves. We are freeing ourselves. Remember, we are freeing ourselves and we are freeing our mind from rushing the process. Remember, the goal is to be free. And only you hold the key. I'm out.